Hi guys, it's Rachel. I hope you guys are doing excellent. I recently came up with the idea to do a new challenge every month this year. So it will be about 30 days at a time. I will start a new challenge. So this month I decided to reduce my screen time usage on my phone. So why am I doing this? During COVID, I struggled to stay motivated to get things done. And during my free time, I would find myself laying down in bed all day on my phone. And I knew this was a problem when I realized I was on my phone for like 13 hours a day. That's literally a day and a half of work. I started to feel myself falling into a deeper spiral of lost motivation. My mental and physical health definitely suffered throughout the pandemic. I would get so dizzy. My body before was used to being really active. I would walk over 3 miles for school, play volleyball weekly, and even work out every day before going to school. Now, my body isn't even used to standing up, which is crazy to say, but this made me realize that something really needed to change, so I made some rules. Everyone's a little different, so I set some rules specifically for myself. What works for me may not work for you, so if you guys want to join in on this challenge, feel free to change the rules up to fit your lifestyle, but make sure to be reasonable about the rules you make and don't cheat yourself. Here are some of my rules. Number 1 is to limit my phone usage to 3 hours or less a day because of this issue. I find this rule fairly reasonable since I do use my phone a lot to check on my finances. Also, this allows me to do other productive things on my phone, and it gives me a little leeway for fun. Number 2 is to limit my social media usage to 30 minutes or less a day. I hate to admit it, but things like Instagram have definitely put me in the mindset of comparing myself to others, which is not healthy. I would also mindlessly scroll through videos such as on TikTok for up to hours at a time when I could be doing something way more productive. Number 3 is to limit my games to 45 minutes or less per day. This number does seem a little high, but I also play games to test my brain like Elevate and Sudoku, but I initially started games to distract myself from watching videos and comparing myself to others, but I'm realizing that games are not the answer to my problems. Playing games also encourages that instant gratification feeling, and it made me addicted to playing games instead of living my life. Lastly, number 4 is a rule where I limit my phone usage to only 10 minutes in bed when I'm first waking up in the morning. I can only check news and stocks. It is too easy to lose motivation and feel bad about yourself when you're just scrolling through social media before you even get your day started. I was one of those people who would spend 30 minutes to an hour in a bed scrolling through social media in the morning. That was such a bad way to start off my morning, even if I didn't realize it. So these are some of my priorities that I will be working on in the month of January. I hope these rules have inspired you to make your own rules as well. It's now January 16th while I'm filming this video, and I started on January 4th, so it's been just about 2 weeks of doing this challenge. The first few days were a little stressful. I was truly confused on what to do during my day, so at times I would get really bored one moment and jittery the next. So guess how many hours on average I was on my phone per day in the comments down below. Here's some proof of how I did. Before starting this challenge, I would use my phone about 7 to 10 hours a day. So this is actually a really big improvement for me. It's still a work in progress mentally, and I'm still also trying to figure out how to be more productive. Overall, in the short span of about 2 weeks, I'm already learning more about myself and what I really want to do. Before starting all of this, I was stuck admiring other people's lives instead of living my own life. I was also ignoring my issues by distracting myself. I was using games, social media, and videos to ignore my problems and reduce my stress. I was just trying to take the easy way out. Since I had so much more free time from no longer being absorbed into my phone, it really gave me time to think about the more important things in life. During the first few days, it was confusing to figure out what I wanted to do for an hour, let alone what I wanted to do for an entire day. Going through that experience has helped me realize how much I was hiding from the world. I would have never understood what I was doing and how attached I was to my phone. I think I'm at a place now where I'm learning to detach myself from my phone. I'm trying to observe the beautiful scenery and my own life instead of being more interested in what new scandals are out there. In order to occupy my time, here are some things that I've been doing without my phone that make me happy. I've been obsessed with watching the stock markets and learning more about it. This definitely gives me something to be excited about on those hard weekday mornings. Ironically, I've always said that I could never have a desk job because it's too slow paced for me and too too boring, but now I'm realizing that I might actually be interested in trading as a part of my career. In the mornings and afternoons, I like to check on my new plants that I potted on the first few days of this challenge. Hopefully I will be making food out of these plants soon. I love the outdoors. This always helps me to enjoy some fresh air and sunlight and keeps the vibes happy. I also started reading more in my free time. I've been reading things like articles on stocks and self-help / motivational books. Currently, I'm reading a book called You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. However, I never really liked reading. I would go as far as not reading books for school, nor the Spark Notes, and even the textbook, even if it was for the exam. But now I feel like I finally found something I enjoy reading. Lastly, college started back up online. It's nothing really special, but I've been busy doing that. I'm also trying to be a better student by completing my assignments ahead of time. This is teaching me to deal with my issues instead of avoiding it by playing games. The plan will be to post updates here on YouTube throughout the month, and of course wrapping up how the month went. If you guys want to see some sneak peeks and extra updates of how these challenges are going, please follow my Instagram at excelwithrochelle. I hope this video will inspire you to reduce your screen time on your phones or reduce external sources that distract you from your own life. If you guys did something like this before or plan to, please let me know how your experiences have gone or what you plan to do. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of these monthly challenges. Thank you for all the support. Let's excel in life together.